ain't got nothing yet. We're on. No, I don't even see it on my iPad. Good morning, my friends. It's kind of weird when he says that we're live and then I say, but wait, I don't even see it on my own iPad. But we're going to get this going here, over here, and then we're going to get going. Let's see if I can refresh and see. Oh, there we are, my friends. Okay, because I like to try to follow along on the chat a little tiny bit. So hello, my friends. Good morning. It is Thursday. I think it's like the 17th or something. Am I right? Am I close? Yes, the 17th. And let me just tell you, I always like to well, this is Stephanie's Crafting Corner. If you're brand new, eventually I'm going to make something, but usually I like to chit chat for a couple minutes. And I just have to tell you about my week, because let me tell you, since I talked to you Monday at my No Makeup Monday, a lot of things have happened. Let's see. So Monday, the kids came over, the babies came over. We had a glorious day. My mom was here. Kirsten was here. The boys were here. And after the day was over and Ken came home from the office, I said, you know what, Kenny? This rates up with the top 10 days of my life. It was just a glorious day. The babies took great naps. Kirsten got to take a nap. My mom was here. She got to play with the babies. It was just we walked and got some food. It was just a glorious little day. Okay. Just nice, calm, beautiful little day. Well, great, right? Okay, wonderful. Well, Tuesday, by the end of Tuesday, I don't even know if I told Ken, but it was one of the worst top 10, one of the worst top 10 days. So what happened? Well, it started out okay. I had a couple computer issues over the weekend. My computer, well, actually 2 weeks ago, my computer pretty much told me it was going to die any day now. So luckily on Thanksgiving Day, I bought a new computer online. It was finally shipped to me Sunday. I purchased, so I got it and I purchased a program that was intended to literally take my old computer information, all of it, programs, settings, everything, and literally move it to the new computer so I wouldn't even realize I had a new computer. That was my goal. Because let me tell you, with all the programs I have to use, mainly just like Illustrator and Photoshop, and then all of the other ones that I use on a daily basis, there's a lot of settings that I use. There's a lot of fonts. I have over 3,500 fonts that have to be transferred. Just all this stuff, right? Printer settings, because I have a couple different printers hooked up to this computer, and just, barcode stuff, just so much stuff, right? So I paid this, it was only $39.95, and I paid that to have it all done, blah, blah, blah. Well, Sunday, and I know a lot about computers, let me tell you. Now, can I write code to make my own website? No. But I know a lot about a lot of different programs. I have to do a lot computer-wise, spreadsheets, everything, right? So I followed all the directions. I actually read the directions. I followed all the directions to transfer because it's very important. And I made sure, and yeah, it didn't work. Tried it again. Yeah, it didn't work. I could not get the two computers to talk to each other. I'm using Ethernet cables and I'm using HDMI fancy cables. I'm doing all this stuff finally. So finally I called their 24-hour support. Talked to the nicest gentleman. He was from the Philippines, but he was currently living in Bellevue, Washington. He used to work for Microsoft, but now he works for this company because this company pays him better. Let me tell you, I know everything about this guy. Nicest guy. Well, he helped me fix it. So we got everything fixed so they could talk to each other. And he said, okay, it's going to take, you have a lot of stuff. I have a couple terabytes of stuff on my computer. So he's like, okay, it's going to take like overnight at least. It's going to say, it's going to say processing. Just turn off your monitor and go to sleep and wake up and it'll be done. Go, great. Woke up the next day. Yeah, it didn't do anything. So I tried it again on my own. So it said, okay, now it's going to take 6 hours. So I said, great, that's fine. So that was Monday. So Tuesday I wake up and I'm like, okay, I'm going to have my new old computer, right? My old new computer, whatever. And nothing worked. I went to open up a program and it said corrupted file. Went to open another program, corrupted file. Went to another program, cannot find file. You should have heard me screaming at this point, right? So Kenny came home and he's like, well, Stephanie, you're just going to have to literally reset your new computer to factory settings and literally just start fresh like a brand new computer. Put everything on your external hard drive, move it over, but you're gonna have to get your programs again. You're gonna have to find all your settings, blah, 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 blah. So that was issue number 1 on Tuesday. Issue number 2 on Tuesday was, well, there's some things I can't talk about, but the next thing I can talk about is the babies had their 9-month checkup. And Kirsten had asked me, hey, Mom, can you, well, she doesn't call me Mom, she calls me Steph. Hey, Steph, can you come help me with the babies? Because Colin can't, he has a phone conference. And I said, sure, of course. So I drove to her house. It's about a 45-minute drive, which there was traffic, which I didn't quite understand because we're all supposed to be staying home, but whatever. I got there, met her at the doctor's office. We took the babies in. Poor babies had to get shots. It was awful. And I'll be honest, I liked the doctor a lot. It was the first time I got to meet the pediatrician. I did not like the nurse. And I kept my mouth shut. I did not say anything. But when you are giving a 9-month-old baby, you have to give a 9-month-old baby 2 shots, right? The baby's laying there. First of all, the baby's not happy. The baby has to lay down because the baby's not understanding what's happening, right? And so Kirsten had one and I had the other. We did one at a time. So we have the baby down. She takes the shot and she, gives the baby the shot. Of course, the baby starts screaming bloody murder, right? She finishes that. Then she takes her own sweet time to peel the Band-Aid off her glove, look at the baby's leg, put the Band-Aid on. Meanwhile, the baby's screaming. And then she looks at the other shot and realizes, oh yeah, there's another one. And literally 6 minutes later or something, it was forever, the baby's screaming. She decides to take the other shot and do the other leg with the other shot. Now, if it was me and I was the nurse, I would grab that shot, boom, get that kid, grab the other shot, boom, get that kid, and have it be done. Why prolong the horrific puncture wounds you're giving the child? Why not go boom, boom, get it done, then put the Band-Aids on, then say, okay, oh, honey, it's okay. Not one word out of this woman. And then she said, okay, who's next? Well, obviously it's the next kid, but then the next baby had to do it. And I don't know, like, if the lady just like took a mental break while she was in between these shots, but if you ask me, you go as fast as you can, get it over with, so mommy or grandma can hold the baby and console the baby, right? Bless you, baby. Did you just sneeze? Bless you. So that really kind of got my nose out of joint, right? So fine, whatever. I was over it, fine, whatever. Oh, and the babies hated that we were wearing masks, because of course we had to wear masks the entire time, which I totally understand and I respect that. We were wearing masks the entire time, and the babies kept looking at us, and I was holding Miller, because Miller and I are like, he's my person, and he kept pulling my mask down, and he didn't like it, and I'm like, honey, I gotta keep my mask on. It was awful. Okay, whatever. So fine. So the babies calmed down much faster than they did the last time when I wasn't there. Kind of like to think it was because I was there, but I don't think that's true. But so they calmed down, and I told Kirsten, next time they have to get shots, we are gonna go get them ice cream afterwards. They're 9 months old, can't really give them ice cream yet, but a year, they're getting ice cream from grandma. Okay, so that's that. So then I drive to the office. So I say goodbye to the babies and Kirsten. I drive to the office, and then, okay, we're gonna do a card in just 3 more minutes. Give me 3 more minutes. And so then I go to the office. I have to get Ken's car. He has like an old Ford Explorer, because my car is a lease and it's at the dealer getting its oil changed or something, right? I don't know what it was, but anything. So I had to drive Ken's car home. Number 1, Stephanie doesn't like Ken's car. Number 2, why do I not like Ken's car? Because, this is sad, but I shouldn't, well, okay, whatever. About 10 years ago, 8 years ago, Katie had a friend who was in a car accident in this kind of car, and it flew and he passed away. And when she was a teenager, and it was very horrific. And his dad passed away too. So it was really awful. So I don't like to drive Ken's car. I just have this problem with it mentally, right? It's a fine car, but so I'm driving down the freeway. And there's traffic again, but it's not bad. I mean, we're still going, I think, probably 60 miles an hour, but there's cars like everywhere, right? And the car in front of me swerves and then hits this big piece of metal. I think it was at least, well, it was probably longer than this, but it was this big piece of metal. They ran over it, and then they're right in front of me, and then it flew up, and it went to about this high in the air, and then it landed right below my front tire as I ran over it, okay? And my whole car went over the whole thing because literally I had not even a second to think. It just happened, right? So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm on the freeway going 60 miles an hour. The car in front of the car that ran over it, pulled over to the side because something was wrong with it at this point. The car in front of me was okay. They kept driving. And so I kept driving going, well, my tires aren't going flat. I'm watching the little, because it has this little thing saying like if your tire pressure is down or something. I'm watching that and everything's still on my control panel, looks okay. And I'm driving, holding on, going, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And I'm driving and I'm still driving and I'm driving and I'm driving and everything seems to be okay. So there's no problems in the control panel. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, I would have thought it would have punctured my tire, you know, right? I mean, it was crazy. So I'm like, okay, breathe, breathe. Don't hold your breath anymore. Breathe. You got to breathe. Okay. So I'm driving the rest of the way home, about half an hour home still. I get home. I parked on the street because Kenny usually likes to park the other car in the garage, right? We can only fit one car in the garage. So I parked on the street. I came in, I started working, and about half an hour later, my phone rings and it says blocked call. Well, obviously I'm not going to pick up a blocked call. Why would you do that, right? So then I get a text and it says, actually, I'm going to read it to you because it was pretty weird. Okay, so hang on. So let me pull this up. Okay, we're almost ready. We're almost going to do a card. So it says, oops, there it is. Wait, where is it? It says, Stephanie, please call me back. My name is Andy and I work for the fire department. It's about your Ford Explorer. So I call them back and say, hello. And they say, hey, is this Stephanie? And I go, yeah. And they said, there's a problem with your car. And I go, what do you mean? I just parked it. And so I'm walking outside as I'm going to the car. And he said, it's leaking gas. And a neighbor called it in. Wow. So I go out there. There's gas everywhere in the street. They had poured kitty litter on it to try to like clean up the gas. You could smell it. I'm walking out there going, oh my gosh, it stinks out here. And they said, did you run over something? I said, as a matter of fact, I did. I ran over this big piece and I told him the whole story. And he's like, well, he goes, look, and he was laying on the ground. Bless this man's heart. And I had my mask on. Everybody had their masks on. We're laying on the ground and he goes, see that? And I go, yeah. And he goes, that's a hole in your gas tank. The piece of metal cracked your or squashed your gas tank underneath and there's a hole in it and all this gas came out. And I said, you're kidding me. I go, I thought it would have been a tire if anything. And so they're like, no. And so they put putty in it to block the hole. And long story short, because this story is really long, they said you cannot drive your car anymore because if you start the engine, there could be a spark and there's gas and it will cause a fire. He's like, how long ago did this happen? And I told him where it happened. He goes, you're lucky your car did not catch on fire while you were driving it. So thank you God for getting me home safely. So I call Kenny and you know, first of all, he doesn't answer his phone. He finally calls me back and I said, the good news is I'm okay. And he probably just about wanted to scream at that point because he's like, tell me what happened. So I told him what happened. Long story short, because it's already too long, we took the car we had to get the car towed the next morning and it's going to cost $1,900 to get a new gas tank. So far, that's the worst, right? Did they say anything else needs to be done?
I haven't heard anything else.
He hasn't heard anything else. So hopefully that's all it is. Oh my gosh. Yes, it was a bad day. And I was in such an awful mood at that point. Usually it's date night and I literally went to bed at 7:30 that night. I just said, I can't do this anymore. So I took a sleeping pill and went to bed. So today's a better day. Today's a better day. Do we have a place to live? No, we do not. We are looking at one place, but we have to see what kind of internet connection they have. It's like an Airbnb. Don't even get me started on where I'm going to live because I don't even know. I did ask Ken if he just wanted to move in with my parents and he did say no officially. So I understand. Okay. Moving on. two things before we start making my gift card holder, because I have to make a gift card holder because I have, okay, long story, hang on. Your kit clubs. Kenny says he has a handful of these left for this month, for December. They just were shipped on Monday, brand new. They were actually shipped a day early because usually we're supposed to ship the day after the 15th, the business day after the 15th. He shipped them on Monday. They're gonna take a while to get to you though. You can track them, but some of them might say, you know, barely moved yet. Everybody's overloaded. FedEx is overloaded. UPS is overloaded. Post office is overloaded. I saw an article on Facebook last night or something saying that 1 million packages a day are not moving because they're just overloaded. Everybody's online shopping for the holidays. There's a thing called Christmas coming up, you know, so it's just, we're just gonna have to be patient. I know there's some people that haven't even gotten their club shipments yet, and sadly, we just have to wait. They are on their way. I've ordered things from other places that literally sit at a post office for 6 days before they move on to the next spot. It's like, I keep tracking them every day. I know you guys are tracking yours too. It's like, what? But it's the nature of the beast. But the good news is we have a couple of these left. So if you're not in the kit club, get in quick. You are also getting a freebie die from Stephanie. You are also, do all of them get this, Kenny, or just some of them?
What's that?
The cards at Wow booklet.
About 99% of them.
99% of you are getting the cute little cards that Wow booklet that Dina and I put together because it's just fun and it has a lot of cute ideas in it. So you could, if you already have one of these, you can share it with a friend, but I think they're brand new, so that's kind of fun. Oh, it has our cute little truck on the back. And then you're getting, freebies, and you're getting all this awesome stuff. So if you're not in the kit club, you can join now, get it quick because they do sell out. It won't be on our website later. It'll sell out. He said you had, I think he had like 8 left. A heads up. Okay, so you go and hold that because you're gonna have to ship that to the office. I mean, somebody's gonna have to get that. Also, he told me I could tell you a sneak peek about what's happening in next month's kit club. So next month's kit club, you are getting a special freebie. Technically, this is a freebie from me because Ken's like, what do you want to do with all these? Guess what, my friends? Everyone in the kit club next month, not this month, January 15th, is getting a Stamps of Life bag. And let me just tell you, look how big these bags are, you guys. These are awesome. They're perfect for the grocery store. So it has our website on it, and I designed these bags myself. Isn't it cute? It's amazing how many things I've designed now. I design bags, I design everything, I feel like. But you are gonna get one of these free on, if you're in the kit club. Now, if you're in the stamp club, are you gonna get one of these? No, it won't fit in the envelope. This barely fits in the kit club box. I don't know how you're gonna get all of these in the kit club boxes. I don't know how they're gonna fold them enough, but.
Sure, Stamp Club and Die Club members know they have a surprise coming with their.
Oh yeah, okay. So he did want me to tell you, Stamp and Die Hard Clubbers, Stamp and Die Hard Club members are getting a freebie that's smaller, but very important and one of the most requested items we've ever had in January shipment. So every club is getting a freebie next year in January. Kit club, if you're in the gold, that means you're getting 2 freebies, 2 different freebies, because one is this and one is the other one. So just saying. Well, I really like the word freebie, and so we've been doing this a lot lately, and we just thought, well, let's start 2021 in the right way by giving freebies out. So just a heads up. I'm keeping this one because I need bags in my car, because in California, you're not allowed to, you have to pay to have a plastic bag given to you at Target and places like that. And let me tell you, Ken and I are too cheap to pay that 10 cents for a bag. It's just like another tax, and we won't do it. So now I have a bag. Did I get everything out that now I can just do my craft?
Well, everybody's asking about the sneak peek on the wall. Are you gonna say anything about that?
Oh, there is a sneak peek on the wall. Whoops, I didn't realize there was. Yes, there is. That is coming next month. We videotaped our videos for January yesterday. Actually, that's not true. We missed one. So today, after we do this, I'm going to tape my 30-second card video. But yes, that's leftover from yesterday. Get out. Oh, that's funny. We have a lot of things happening in January. In January, we have a lot of brand new products coming out. hopefully some brand new products with other companies are coming out. Saying a little prayer because everything's backlogged. Everything. But that will be coming out this next month in January. Also in January, we're going to release a brand new class. We're going to sell the brand new class and have the brand new class in January. Also, we're going to have a free online event in January. However, we don't know the date yet. But lots of things happening. Okay, I wanted to show you this cute little gnome folder because he used to be on the wall. And I don't know if I really got to officially show him in the video that I did, and Kenny is not going to switch that camera. I can tell he's busy doing something else. But this little guy I don't think got to ever get shown. What? Do you have the camera B?
Yeah.
Where's camera B? There it is. Look at that. Isn't he cute? He's getting ready for Valentine's Day. And I just think I'm going to switch to Valentine's Day. And look, you guys can't even tell that I am wearing pajama bottoms because they're all one color. Look, they're just pajama bottoms. See, they're just pajama bottoms. But they're all one color, so I won't get in trouble. Okay, so that's my cute little gnome guy, and he was on the floor and I felt bad, so I wanted to show him to you. Okay, we are gonna make a gift card. Why are we gonna make a gift card holder? Because one, it's here, and two, because Ben and Carter, my nephews, will not tell me what they want for Christmas. And guess what? Sadly, they're gonna get gift cards. I told him it was either, well, first I said, what do you want for Christmas? And Ben said, Auntie, I don't think it's polite for me to tell you what I want for Christmas. And I said, oh, honey, you're so cute. I said, tell me what you want. And he told me the PS5. And I guess apparently you can't get PS5 and it's like $1 billion. And I said, Auntie doesn't spend that much on you, child. And then he said he started listing all these funny things, huh, Kenny? And I said, well, honey, do you need more underwear? And he said, no, Auntie. And I said, well, do you need new socks? And he said, no, Auntie. And I said, okay. So I'm going to give him a gift card. I hope he's not watching. And Carter's going to get a gift card too, because I don't know what that child wants, and he wouldn't talk to me on the phone. That was while Kenny and Ben were playing. What game were you playing online, honey? Fortnite. Is that the one where they shoot?
Yeah, but it's not bad. It's not messy, gross, disgusting.
So they shoot on it, but it's not messy and gross and disgusting, he said. But they get to talk to each other, and it's really funny. But the funny part was you were both playing as girls, right? I still question why that was happening. Why were you pretending to be a girl on there? It was Kenny's first time doing it, so it was interesting. Okay, so here, what?
I have a couple questions. Are you going to be on HSN in January?
Am I going to be on HSN in January? Yes, I am. Yes. What day? We don't know. Somebody told me it was the 19th, Kenny. I forgot to tell you. Somebody told me it was the 19th. They told me the 26th, but Kenny's looked up the 26th and there's nothing on the 26th. So now we're thinking maybe you guys know better than I do. I believe it is the 19th now because somebody told me. Kenny's looking it up right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it is the 19th. Fantastic. They don't have times yet, which I usually get times the day before. Which will be interesting because we'll be in a new location by then. Cook, what you doing over there, baby?
And is there any Tiffany updates?
Is there any Tiffany updates? Oh, you want to see a sneak peek?
Stuff.
Hang on, let me show you a sneak peek.
Not a sneak peek, stuff to sell.
Oh, stuff to sell. Do we have anything? I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Oh, I do know, though, that the CEO sent me a Christmas gift of alcohol. Right? That box was from him, right? That one that was in your car that you said was alcohol?
Yeah, booze.
Yeah. And I find it, first of all, it's kind of cute that people send me alcohol because I don't drink and Kenny doesn't drink. We don't drink. Why? There's no reason. It's not a religious thing or nothing. It's just, we don't drink. Yeah, got my Diet Coke. That's all I need. But I'm kind of like taking that as a hint as Stephanie, none of that stuff's coming in. So here's some alcohol to make it feel better. Right? I mean, I don't know. Do we have any update on any items coming in this year?
No, every time we talk to them, another month delay, 2-week delay.
Oh, okay. Every time we talk to them, it's another 2-week delay. Not their fault again. You guys, if you live in Southern California, if you go to Long Beach or Huntington Beach, even Newport Beach, if you're looking on the beach, you can see all the cargo ships out there waiting to get to port. On one of those, or two of those, or three of those, I have a lot of stuff on those. Sitting out there waiting. I can't imagine living on one of those waiting to get to port and being able to see land, Kenny, and not being able to go. Oh, that's an awful job. Okay, so I'm gonna make this card. Oh, they wanted to see, am I supposed to show a sneak peek with the Tiffany stuff?
It's up to you, yeah.
Well, I might as well. So, okay. So Tiff came over, right, you guys? Tiffany, my best friend from Totally Tiffany, Tiffany came over, and Tiffany's like, okay, what kind of products do you want? And I said, more than anything, I wanted a bag that would hold my medium envelopes. Now, this is the medium envelope. Let me show you a small envelope. Here's the small envelope, and this is for the Karen bags, right? Karen bags, small envelopes fit beautifully in Karen. Well, they didn't have any for the medium envelopes, the Stamps of Life medium envelopes. I said, Tiff, I need one. I need one. And it's taken a while because this is like a big, look, this is big, right? Well, my friends, guess what? Stephanie has a prototype. So here we go. Look at this. Stephanie's filled it up already. Look, it's got the numbers on the side because yours won't because this is a sneak peek. But look at it. Look, it even has the tag from the from this factory. But look at this. And it's gonna come with these little things to put your, oh, Cookie's trying to get you to hold her on your lap. Come here, baby, come see me. But it's gonna come with these, and this is the monster bag. Now, yes, you can still carry it, but let me tell you, ooh, it's a heavy sucker. You might wanna just leave this in one spot. But it can hold a lot because I have a lot. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 envelopes in here, and I still have a good 40% of room left to fit in there. So that's pretty awesome. Look at that. And what's this bag's name gonna be? Well, because it's my bag, I got to name it. What?
The lemon bag because it's fat.
The lemon bag because it's fat. No, poor lemon does not have a name. I mean, doesn't have a bag. This is the Kirsten bag. Why is it the Kirsten bag? Because when Kirsten was little, I had 2 kids, right? I had Kirsten and Katie. Well, Kirsten was the big one and Katie was the little one. So I call Kirsten the big one. I go, big one, come here. And so Kirsten is the big bag, and it's the Kirsten bag. Now, when is it coming out? I have no idea. Probably shouldn't have shown you.
What are the dimensions?
What are the dimensions? Well, let's find out. Handy dandy ruler right here.
I will need a lot of those.
I need a lot of these too, by the way. Okay, so approximately 10 inches this way. Approximately, what is that? 7 inches, 6.5 inches, 6.5 inches this way.
How many centimeters?
Don't tell me how many centimeters. We don't do centimeters, Kenny. We do millimeters. Don't mess me up with centimeters. I do millimeters or inches. And this one is about 6 inches tall. It is a monster. It is gonna hold a lot. So it's gonna hold a lot and you're gonna love it. And we will have it in pink. Are we gonna have this in black? Do you know?
Yeah, that's different.
Your guess is as good as mine. When is it gonna come out? Your guess is as good as mine. Just something to look forward to, just saying. Okay, we're gonna make something now. Some people are brand new to this video and they're like, this woman doesn't shut up. Okay, so we're gonna make Ben and Carter gift card holders. And look, I found this piece of paper, cardstock, and I'm gonna use it because this will fit. So I'm using this one. It is the For You gift card holder and holder die set. And it comes with a whole bunch of cute stuff. And this is gonna fit on here. Look at that. That's gonna fit perfect. So I'm gonna lay this down. Do you need a bigger machine for this? I don't know. Let me look.
You keep coughing. Are you okay with it?
I know I keep coughing. Trust me, I'm fine. I did have a cold, but it wasn't anything bad. It literally was gone in a day and a half. But they think it's allergies, and I'm totally fine. I feel great. Except on Tuesday, I had a really bad day. Okay, this will not fit in a standard machine unless you have a longer cutting pad. Hang on, let me double check that really quick. Oh, it'll barely fit. I don't know. Just get a bigger machine. Okay, so we're gonna lay this down. Oh, and the Gemini is coming, my friends. Remember, did I tell you that? Kenny told me that he wants to start carrying the big machine. So we are gonna carry it, and of course you're gonna get the club discount, which is really exciting, and I'm crooked, dang it. Oh, and yeah, so save your pennies for that because it's gonna be worth it, and you're gonna love our price, by the way. Kenny said we could do a really good price on it, so I said, well, if we can do a really good price on it, then I wanna sell it because, you know, it is an awesome machine. However, for little stuff like this, I just run it through this machine. Okay, so here I have my gift card holder, and I really should have dropped this in first. So here I have it, and I'm gonna fold it and see what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna fold this, and I'm gonna fold this, because I wanna see what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm folding this. So right here, I want it to say, hang on, let me look. Whoa. Yes. So on the back here, can they see this, Kenny? Are you doing this the right way so they can? Yeah, above. So this is what it's gonna look like when it's folded. So this is gonna be like how it looks. But so right here on the back, I guess you would call it, I want it to say a gift for you. Okay, so I'm gonna lay that down, and I'm gonna run. Now I could have run this through at the same time, but I was busy yakking and I wasn't paying attention. So I'm just gonna run this through just like this. Kenny is on the chat, you guys, so if you see somebody answering, it's Kenny. And we're gonna run this through, but don't call him Kenny. I call him Kenny because I'm his wife. I can do whatever I want, kind of, sometimes. And Grandma called him Kenny. So Grandma, we loved our Grandma, Kenny's Grandma. Okay, so here it says a gift for you. But when I close this, what's gonna be the problem? The problem is gonna be, but don't you love how it all stays in there and it's not an ugly stencil? It's not ugly stencil letters, it's like decent stencil letters. And you're like, oh, but I can't see it, Stephanie. Right, I know that's the problem. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this layering die, and we're gonna get, do we have any gold foil? Ooh, look at that, but it already has adhesive on the back. Let me try to find another one that doesn't. I mean, it's not a big deal if I can't. Oh well, we'll use it. There's some downstairs, Katie said. Well, not gonna work. Okay, so we're gonna lay this down and I'm gonna run this through. Kenny, I didn't tell you this yet, but we're gonna go to lunch today. Do you wanna go to lunch or dinner? We have to go somewhere. Even if it's just to get it to go, obviously. What do you pick, lunch or dinner? He doesn't know yet. Okay, so see this? Normally you could put this on the front, but I'm gonna put it in the back. So look, what? Look at that. Okay, they can't see it. There we go. See? See? A gift for you. Ooh, fancy. There's like gold in there. So I'm going to add adhesive. Now, how do I make sure when I add my adhesive here that it's not going to get on those letters, right? Well, what you're going to do instead is you're going to look at this and go, okay, okay. And then you're going to take your adhesive and you're going to add the adhesive to this right here. And then it's not going to get in the wrong spots, right? And we're going to lay this right there. Look at that, my friends. Look at that. Okay, so now I have my cute little A gift for you. Isn't that pretty? Look how pretty that is. Okay, so now we get to decorate it a little bit more. And I'm looking at this and I'm looking at this and I'm like looking right here and that looks really boring, right? So it comes with this layering die also. And so I'm gonna layer this, and because I have the gold out, look at this. What? I know, we're gonna layer that. So I'm gonna lay that down and we're gonna run this through. And dun, 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 dun. Now, if you missed my Monday, No Makeup Monday, the goal is to have a special No Makeup Monday on the 28th where I show you some new product and hopefully it goes live on the website. We don't know, but maybe. I did get confirmation that supposedly it's shipped, but what does that mean? It means absolutely nothing. So I'm adding this cute little guy right here.
Chrissy wants to know if you can give a shout out to Sherry. She's a club member.
Chrissy wants to know if I can give a shout out to Sherry because Sherry's
been feeling well.
Oh, Sherry's not feeling well and she's a club member. I'm sorry, Sherry. I hope you feel better. You know, there's the bad virus going around, but also there's just colds going around, just little colds, you know what I mean? So I hope that you just have a little cold that'll go away. Now, because these are going for my nephews, I can't put the cute little flowers on here. Although I could, because I love to tease them. I asked him the other day, I said, you know, when we used to take him to Disneyland, back when Disneyland used to be open every once in a while, and I would tease the boys, I'd say, which princess do you want to go see first? And they, Auntie, they makes me so mad. I just love to tease them. Okay, and so we're gonna add just a cute little bow on this.
I want to know what the difference is between the Gemini and Platinum machine.
Oh, who, Nancy?
Nancy.
Nancy wants to know, good question. I love when you guys ask questions because 99.99999% of the time they're awesome questions. Nancy wants to know what's the difference between the Platinum machine and the Gemini machine. One is electric and you have to be plugged in, and one is not. So the Platinum machine, they're the same size, like they'll take the same size. The regular Platinum machine will take the same size, but the Gemini is electric. And want me to show you a sneak peek? So because you asked such a good question, I'm going to show you a sneak peek for January that is going to be part of my 30-second card. But I have this amazing big monster die, right? Okay, this is a monster die. Look at this monster die. And it is full of blade. It's all blades, right? Well, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape it together because I want it to tape to this outside die. And what I'm gonna do, is this die available yet? No, it is not. This is a sneak peek, but I wanna show Nancy and everyone else why you're gonna kind of want to think about getting the Gemini. If I were to run this through the Spellbinders machine, could I do it? Yes, I could. However, and I know you all here, all of those, look at all of that blade. This is one big monster blade. Most of this die is blade, right? And let me just tell you, the Spellbinders would probably cry if I tried to put this through the Spellbinders. Could I? Yes, I could. I still could. I'd have to crank it a couple times probably, and it might be a little hard to get through, but I could do it, no problem. But watch this. Now, first of all, I want to get a piece of cardstock that has, that has adhesive on the back. So let's get a purple, because people say I don't use purple enough, and let's get some adhesive sheets. Don't you love how I totally get sidetracked? But I like, this is an important question. So I'm gonna add that one, and I'm gonna get another one. And I'm gonna peel this one. And I have too much, so I just trim it like this. And I trim it like that, and then I put this over here. We're just doing this kind of fast. Okay, so here I have this, right? And I'm gonna pay attention to where that is. I'm gonna take this die, and I wonder if I can bring this over. Hang on. I'd really like to bring this over. So I'm going to bring this over here so you can really see it. Ooh, okay, so there we go. Okay, is it on? And we are going to grab the plates. Now I don't need this one. Now what I do, because my big thing was I was always confused on which sandwich. I just leave these three sandwiches together all the time, and then I don't have to think about it. And I'm gonna lay my blade down. This one goes blade up, which is weird. And then I'm gonna lay this down. Whoops, let's move it over there. And I'm gonna move this down, and then I'm gonna lay this on top, okay? Then I am going to turn the machine on for real, because there's 2 on buttons, and then I'm gonna go like this. And then I don't have to do anything. I can turn around. Actually, I can't turn around because I'm connected with my microphone. But, oh, I can take a drink. Eventually, you got to grab at the back. Dun, 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 dun. Do you see how hard that was? Not, right? Not hard at all, right? Because I didn't do any work. And look at this, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. I wish I had something to put this on. I'll have to get another piece of cardstock. Ugh, come on. You guys are all gonna fall in love. And don't worry, we're gonna have an awesome price on this machine when we finally get it. They're closed for like next week, so that's why we can't get him. Kenny's mad.
We might have a really special deal.
Oh, Kenny says we might have a really special deal the first day we have it. And I had 2 pieces, so I have to peel this off together. Look how monstrous this die is. Get all those extra pieces. Look at that. Look at that. 1 pass through the machine. Now, for kicks, let me lay it down. There it is. Isn't that, oh, you can't see it. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? No poking, no nothing, right? Now, just for fun and just to annoy myself, I'm going to try to run it through the spellbinders. Now, will it work? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. But not as easy. So, whoops, I was gonna die cut that. Hang on. Okay, so we gotta do the exact same test. I'm gonna do the exact same color, everything. So it makes it fair, okay? Because the Platinum is an awesome machine. You see me use it every single day still, even though I have this, right? Even though I have the Gemini, I still use my spellbinders every single day. Don't think that I don't use it, because I still use it. Okay, so now those of you that have carpal tunnel, have strength issues, I totally get it. I totally get it. So you're really gonna like the Gemini. I'm gonna take the exact same die, lay it down here, and we're gonna test, okay? I'm gonna make sure it's perfectly straight because I want it to be a full test. Perfectly straight.
Is that die a 5x7?
It is a 5x7 die. Oh! Okay, so we're gonna run this through. Wait, that's a little bit of a speed bump. We want to make it more fair. Hang on. I'm gonna do it no speed bump. Okay, gotta make it more fair. Okay, there. Okay, no speed bump now. Okay, perfectly straight. Paying attention this time. Okay. I'm not exaggerating. This is why? Because this die is insane, okay? It's the die. It's not the machine, it's the die. The die is insane. In fact, do not buy this die unless you have the Gemini. Because I don't want any complaints. And I know it can be done because I've done it. Oh my gosh. Hang on. It can be done, I promise. Because I've done it. This is awesome live. It is, I think it is straight. I think it's pretty straight. Okay, oh my gosh. It did do it in 1 pass though, okay? Okay, so it did do it in 1 pass. But it's not the machine, it's the die, okay? Please know that. And Dina, if you're watching, we gotta make sure the description says, do not try this at home. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so it did cut it out. Don't worry, whoops, hang on.
Will we have a 5x7 envelope die coming out?
A 5x7 envelope die? No, it will not fit in the machine. It will not fit in one of these machines.
Super Pro Jumbo.
It would be like a 12-inch die. But look at this, it did work. I'm not gonna peel it all, but it did complete. Oh, I might as well peel it all to make you sure so you can see. It did peel it all, it did die cut it all. But I need a nap. Now, again, if you have the Spellbinders Platinum, are you gonna go, ah? No, it's still an awesome machine. It's an awesome machine. But, and it did it, right? Oops, hang on. It did it. It's completely done. It's completely done. But it was a little hard, right? Now, if you have a strong, handsome guy like Kenny at your house, just keep the Spellbinders and don't get the Platinum. I mean, don't get the Gemini because you can have them do it. But, just saying. So that was the difference. Okay. Both great machines. We're gonna sell both because they're both great machines. Now, what am I supposed to do with all these craziness? Okay, let's get those over there. Okay, so that was the difference. Both great machines. That one's just a little hard on crazy dies. This is a crazy die. Other dies you saw me running through, I'm gonna use something else on this machine. Now, see, here's another example. Because I just need to die cut these 2 little things. I'm just gonna lay these both down right here. I'm gonna grab the dies that I need right here and right here. And I'm literally gonna use this machine. Why? It's faster. It really is faster. It's like, look, watch this. Running it through, easy peasy, done. Move on, see? Fast. Easy peasy on normal dies. So that's my soapbox, I guess. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I gotta clean up my spot here. And the sandwiches are easier on the spellbinders. They both have pros and cons. Okay, so now we're gonna get back over here. I love this die, it's so fun. Okay, we're gonna peel this up. Sorry I'm not watching your chats. Kenny's trying to watch the chats. And we're peeling this up. Look how intricate this is. Look, show him that, please. Look at that. What? I know, that's why I have the adhesive on the back, because otherwise you couldn't do that. Okay, we're gonna die cut. Look at how cute that is. These boys are not gonna appreciate this. Okay, and I'm going to put this right here because I do need to add their names on this somehow. Oh, maybe right there. Okay, and then I'm going to get some alphabet dies.
This will not fit in the Gemini Junior, right? This die you just used? No.
I don't believe it will. I don't know enough about the Gemini Junior. Sorry, I don't know the size. I cannot answer that safely. I'm going to get a tag. And I'm just going to use a little one. So I'm just going to get a little dotted tag. And I'm going to actually do it in can I write on this? I don't know. Hang on.
I want to know if you can explain the speed bumps, because some people don't.
Yes, I will gladly explain the speed bumps. Hang on. Ugh, can't write on Sharpie marker on this. That bites.
On the foil.
On the foil. Why? Does regular pen work on it? Oh my gosh, you cannot write on the foil. Bummer. Okay, so we have to just get the red. Speed bump. What is a speed bump? Let me die cut this really quick and then I'll show you, because I'm going to forget to die cut this. So I'm going to lay this down and run this through. Please make sure you are liking and subscribing to the channel and sharing. It helps us. The algorithms, Facebook and YouTube, like when you share. So I'm going to write Ben, and I always do a heart. And then we're gonna add this. Now, what is a speed bump? Oh, hang on, we gotta get some ribbon. Oh, what is a speed bump? Ooh, did you hear that noise? What was that noise, Kenny?
Your stomach.
Probably my stomach. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry. I need gold ribbon. How come I don't have gold ribbon? Green. Guess we'll do green. Oh, let's do this one. So a speed bump is when you go through a machine. So like here's an example. The machine, hang on, let me make some room.
Everybody says stays on ink, fat or Sharpie.
Fat or Sharpie or stays on ink. Okay. The machine has rollers in it. Can they see this? They can kind of see this. There's rollers in there, right? Think of a rolling pin. There's rolling pin rollers on bottom and top, and when you roll it through, it goes straight through. But if you put your die straight through, and it's human nature to want to do it, it's human nature, it's just like you automatically think it needs to go straight through. This die goes straight through, but if you do that, your rollers are going to jump over the blade. They're not going to cut the blade. It's like, that's why we call them a speed bump, because it's like if you had a brand new sports car and you were in the parking lot, you would not go 90 miles an hour over those speed bumps, right? Because you literally would probably hurt yourself and hurt your car, and you'd fly over it. You wouldn't go over the speed bump. You don't want to fly over these speed bumps. You want to go a little bit at a time. So you want to take your sports car and go one tire and then go the other tire nice and slow, because it's easier on your car, on your body, everything, right? It's easier if you go a little bit at an angle going through the machine. The machine is able to cut that much better, and it doesn't jump over that blade. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to trim this. I'm going to add this.
Joycine wants to use her points for a t-shirt. She wants to know, how do I do that?
Joycine wants to use her points for a t-shirt. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure you're logged in, because only club members can see the club point section. And then you are going to go to that section, and then you're going to put it in your cart, put whatever you want in that section in your cart, and then check out. And then it's going to say, do you want to use points? And you're going to say yes. But you got to have enough points, otherwise it doesn't work as well. I hope that answers that. And if you need more, if you have more question about that, you can ask Faylene, because Faylene will know better than me. Okay, so I'm tying this in a cute little knot.
Are there speed bumps on the Gemini machine?
Yes, there's still speed bumps on the Gemini machine. Sarah does not call them speed bumps. She calls them something else, but it's still the same. So always put them at an angle. It's just nicer on your machine. And honestly, it'll make all your machines last longer too, because you're not putting so much wear and tear on it. So yes, there are speed bumps, but Sarah calls them something different. I don't know what she calls them.
Most of our t-shirts currently in stock right now? Or, yeah.
Some of the t-shirts are in stock. I don't know what is not. We won't be getting any more though until next year. And I've heard the t-shirts, they changed, the company we bought them from changed the brand of t-shirt without letting me really know. And apparently they really are running very small. So order a couple sizes up. And it's always better to be looser than tighter. Like for example, I'm wearing a medium, and it's pretty
especially this
tight.
time of year.
Well, especially Kenny says, especially this time of year. Shut up, you jerk! Don't say things like that to me. I always wear a medium. Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying that because we're all gonna be.
Well, we're all eating. I know. I'm telling you. My goal is just to eat whatever I want. I'm so over all of it. Okay, hang on. I gotta show you what I made. Okay, so I'm done because you know why? It doesn't need to be too fancy because it's for Ben. That sounded really bad, didn't it? Okay, but look how cute it is. So it says, okay, you gotta do a close-up. So it says, a gift for you. See how pretty with the gold? Ooh, gold. And then you look up the other side. Ben, what are you doing? What are you doing with your hand, Kenny? Oh, okay. And then you can see that, and then you're gonna open it up. And there's gonna be his little gift card. I haven't decided what I'm gonna give him a gift card for, but Kenny can decide. Big lots, no. Isn't that cute? I know, it turned out cute. Okay, my friends, that was fun. My arm still hurts. Okay, any other questions, Kenny, that I can answer? We have to do a raffle. I didn't ask you any questions, that was weird. Okay, so I wanna know, here's a good question. What are you looking forward to the most in 2021? It can be anything. It can be anything. It can be the new Gemini machine coming to our website. It can be the new Tiffany bags. It could be the end of the virus. It could be anything you want. You tell me what you are most looking forward to for 2021 in the new year, and we're going to pick a winner randomly to win a $25 gift certificate to our website. Kenny, did you ever mail that card to Penny that I made a couple weeks ago?
Yes.
Oh, good. Penny finally got that, hopefully.
So some people are coming late. You might want to mention the special gift coming out with the card kit.
Oh, Kenny said a couple of you came in late.
And you can watch this again later.
You can watch this again later. So it's going to like do whatever it does online, and then you get to watch it again. If you've watched it one time, you probably don't want to watch it again. But if you missed out on some, you can. Or any of you can. I don't care. But if you're in the Kit Club, you're getting this bag as your free gift in January. Not December. January's Kit Club is getting this. And my Stampin' Die Hard Club members are getting a freebie, a smaller freebie, but a cool freebie that was most requested in their kit in January also. And we do have a small amount, I don't know if we've just gotten a couple signups during this, but we have a small amount of Kit Clubs from December left. Just a heads up on that if you have not gotten in on that. Now, last but not least, we've got to be patient. We ship out right away. Our shipping department is really, really fast, but things are taking a long time to get there. If you have not gotten your Stampin' Die Hard Club, you got to keep patient. We gotta wait. The post office is saying it could take up to 30 days in the United States for first class mail. This month is bad because of all the extra holidays. So just a heads up, we just gotta wait. Also, one other last thing before we pick a winner. Faylene is off on vacation next week. Maria is on vacation next week, and Dina is on.
Maria is at the office, but she doesn't do.
Oh, Maria doesn't do computer stuff, so it doesn't matter where Maria is. Dina is on vacation next week also. So pretty much the Stamps of Life is going to be shut down next week, but we're still going to be shipping next week. My shipping company is still working all next week. They're still shipping out orders. But if you have a question on anything, can't answer it until after the new year, okay? So if you email us next week, starting Friday this afternoon, on Friday, tomorrow afternoon, no one's going to see it. So just know that we're on vacation. I'm hoping to get a vacation response so you can at least see, hey, they're not open. So just a heads up, Faylene's going to be on vacation. I do try to give my employees vacations once in a while, and she earned it. And so did Dina. So just a heads up on that. We are still shipping every day though. But Christmas, we're not shipping on Christmas. Okay, Kenny, what?
I think that's it.
Oh, I'm ready for my nap. Sorry, guys. Okay, so Kenny, who's the winner? And what did they pick?
Our winner is from Facebook.
Winner is from Facebook this time.
She said, getting to see my great-grandchildren, one I have not seen yet in person. And that is Susan Loeb.
Susan Loeb, you just won a $25 gift certificate to our website. Randomly, you were chosen because, and you said you were most excited about seeing your great-grandchildren, one you have not met yet. That is exciting. I'm so excited for you. Great grandchildren are the best in the world, so great-grandchildren are even greater. That is awesome. Congratulations. That's awesome. So you're going to email our office at info@thestampsoflife.com. Do it today because tomorrow afternoon, Faylene's gone and nobody's going to get nothing for a week, email-wise. Okay, my friends. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ben has a thing. Now I got to make Carter one. But I want to say thank you so much for your love and your support and your prayers. They mean so much to us. Every single day I look at those little baby boys and I remember all the prayers that we all did for those babies. And I just want to say thank you. And here is to a healthy week. Stay healthy, stay sane, and keep crafting to keep that sanity even longer, okay?